Not a terrible place, huh? 5.5 hours today. Okay, so a thing that I forgot to mention earlier is that I realized what my fatal mistake was with the bag melting. You can see the carnage here. That's very expensive lipstick, in case you were wondering. Remember this moment from episode 8 where I'm packing the bags on camera on Amalfi Coast? Well, it turns out that I wasn't paying attention because I was talking to you, and I packed all the heavy stuff in my right saddle bag, which is supposed to be the lighter side so that it doesn't have so much weight that it touches the tailpipe. And that was my fatal mistake. I had a very whimsical and magical time in Amalfi, which is probably why I was kind of an airhead at this moment, but I regret nothing. After staying the night at this castle hotel in Montepulciano and witnessing this, I woke up the next morning feeling barely rested. I don't know if there were ghosts haunting me all night long or what, but it was as if I didn't sleep at all. I have to be pretty honest, I'm struggling today. I'm a little homesick. Like thinking about getting on the motorcycle right now, it makes me like kind of ill. Just after one really hard day, you know, and like I think it's just a lot. It's like I know I'm going to be on the freeway, I know I'm going to be in traffic. I know today is going to be just as hard as yesterday, hopefully with no emergencies. This is the day I wish I could just get on a plane. It would be so easy. Just let someone else do the work and I just have to show up. In case you missed the last episode, this is my 2-day long haul stretch to Lake Como from Amalfi Coast. I had already sort of been through this direction, so I didn't really want to spend a lot of time stopping on the way. Plus, I was sort of running out of time and I really wanted to explore the Alps. So the sacrifice that I made was to just have 2 really long days. It was extra hot, and the first day ended up taking about 10 hours, which was significantly longer than I had planned. And I had about 6 hours today on the bike to go, so I wasn't feeling extremely optimistic. After the shit show that the day was before this, I was just holding my breath, waiting for something to go wrong. I can't even say that I was more diligent or that I was more careful. I was just exhausted. And I think the possibility of making a mistake similar to the day before was just as big, if not bigger, because I was twice as tired. I think the gods of motorcycling were just looking out for me though, because it was honestly not the worst ride that I've had. It was just long and some could say unsafe because of my amount of exhaustion. But, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Stop? No, we don't stop in this family. We ride until we can't ride anymore. No emergencies so far. We're halfway. My body is in so much pain. Everything. My hands, my wrists, my arms, my shoulders, my legs, everything. Just very taxing. All right. There have been about 10,000 tunnels so far. I'm sure there will be 10,000 more, and that's the hardest part about this, is because it's so dark. And some of them are very dark and long, and it's hard to breathe in them on a motorbike. To be fair, I don't think they're designed for motorbikes, but especially slow ones. Here we go, back at it. 3 hours, 25 minutes. It says that we'll be there around 5:24. 2.5 more hours. There is a chance that I may never ride in a country that has mountainous tunnels ever again after this experience. It was gnarly. There was a lot of them, and not all of them were as nice as this one. Still, nothing to complain about. The day was actually okay, and it was just an hour-by-hour experience. I tried not to freak out, tried to stay calm, tried to stay un-ADHD, and that is a little bit difficult when I don't have enough stimulation. But all in all, you know, I guess it could be worse. Okay, look, I can't do any more of this highway riding footage. I'm bored. I'm sure that you're bored. This isn't the trip that I thought I was signing up for, but alas, it's the trip we got. I will be planning a little better next time to avoid it, and I have no regrets. I don't. I'm glad that I did it, but this day did inspire me to go somewhere different on the next one. Which brings me to my announcements. I have decided where I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna be sharing it in a special video after the holidays. So enjoy the rest of the season. It does get better. This is my last day of highway riding. I go on to get stuck in Lake Como for like 3, 4, 5 days, something like that, because of a lot of rain. I'd say that I made the right decision about staying put. After that, I move on to the Alps. I can hear all of you adventure motorcycle dads out there screaming at me like, of course, woman, that is what you should have been riding this entire time. And I know, I hear you. You're right. It was amazing. You can't go back and you can't unexperience things. But you know what? I had to learn the hard way, didn't I? So enjoy the rest of the season. I'm so excited for the next thing, and yes, it's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited. But we still got like half of this trip to go, so don't go anywhere. Hit subscribe, comment, tell me what you like, what you didn't like. I am constantly evolving and changing this channel. It's still new, and I wanna hear from you. And thank you everyone that has watched so far. As of today, I have 100 followers. That is tender, but I appreciate every single one of you. I can't wait to update you with everything that is happening. So I did make it to Lake Como that day, relatively unscathed in the second leg, which for me is kind of a miracle. I did spend a few days there, as I mentioned, because of the weather, and TBH, I needed the relaxation time, even though I just had a bunch in Amalfi. The day before this really kicked my ass, you know, when I lit myself on fire. Anyway, after this, I was headed to Switzerland to start my journey through the Alps.
Next time on Later Lizzie, after a few days of chilling in Lake Como, Mom hits the road towards Switzerland. She gets to the Alps and realizes that she may have made a mistake by not being here the entire time. Italy was great, but we're moving on. Stay tuned!
Why, yes, this is my hotel. It was the only one with a decent crossbow collection. I think it's quaint. I mean, as a professional set decorator, I could only really aspire to decorate like this. Not 100% sure what the theme is. Antique store, maybe? Personal experience, perhaps. Haunted doll. Egyptian-esque metal plates. And a tiny chair. Amazing. We love it. This is my favorite silhouette. Yes. Saucy. Love this. Yellow. Lots of stuff. Oh, what do we have? Oh, steps. Mini steps. What does it all mean? We may never know. But why?